maybe people are waking up a little bit. Just a little. Huh?
So amazing. Everyone, please welcome to the show, Ty Smith.
What is really your Fokios and Fokaramas? I'm Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man. Welcome to my channel, Model Renaissance Man. If you are someone that's been subscribed to my channel for a long time, double check to make sure that you are. But if you are fairly new to the channel, get an idea of what this channel is about. What do? Go to my channel, click on playlist. All these different things I do on this channel. See all these different thumbnails? Those are all different categories of things that I do on this channel, from comedy to cooking to DIY when it comes to fixing cars. There's a lot of things I do on this channel. So check the channel out in its entirety before you subscribe. I'm pretty sure you'll find something on here that you like. What's going on, folks? You guys all seen the intro to this video. Double check to make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. Go into your cell phone, see if there's anybody in the contact list that you know that would benefit from this channel, and tell them to subscribe. Follow me up here, and all those places. I'm on Twitter as The Real Ty Smith. I'm also on Rumble as Model Renaissance Man Variety, and I'm also on another YouTube channel called Man, Husband, Father. So I want you guys to check something out right here, and this is about a influx of young black voters who are pretty much turning to Trump, and here's why.
There is some appeal there for some black men with Trump. What is it?
Money. Yeah. I mean, you know, Donald Trump has a reputation of being the money man, so.
I just think that Donald Trump, in spite of all the craziness he may have in his head, reading some of the things that he talks about with business, I can kind of agree with as far as business-wise, because I'm trying to grow my business.
A lot of people admire the persona, and they want to be him. You know, they want to enjoy the perks that he has. He seems to always be able to circumvent the rules.
You're hearing that too, that there are some people in your orbit who are either voting for Donald Trump or considering it?
For sure. A lot of my friends are obviously my age, so we're a little younger. We've only voted once, you know, for a president. And Trump is kind of all we know. And they're kind of, Trump and Biden, they're like, well, we were broke with Biden. We weren't with Trump. And that's kind of the only thing that I'm hearing over and over again, is that, well, Trump, we had money. Well, okay, I hear you guys, but personally, morally, I couldn't see myself.
All right, so you guys all heard that right there. There are some interesting things that were said in there, and I'm getting ready to bring this little piece up here, and I'm gonna go through it, and you guys pretty much just gonna begin reiterating on what the video was just saying. A group of black men spoke to MSNBC Friday about why former Trump appeals to them over President Biden ahead of the 2024 election. MSNBC correspondent Trymaine Lee met with voters at a barbershop in Charleston, South Carolina, and asked them what appeal Trump has among their demographic over the Democrat incumbent. Several responded money. Donald Trump has a reputation of being the money man. So if some of y'all don't know this, it was something that was amongst us in the hip hop culture that, and notice I didn't say black, I said hip hop culture. It's not just black people in that Donald Trump seemed to be the person that a lot of folks wanted to aspire to be because he represented an American dream. You know what I'm saying? You saw him in movies, you saw him on shows, you saw him always looking like the typical businessman. He looked like what a lot of folks consider to be the American dream. Trump is not about a horn, blah, blah. I'm not talking about that. If you didn't grow up where I grew up at, you don't know about the imagery I'm talking about, okay? I'm just saying, if we would have seen more Bill Gates like people out there, blah, 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 we would have probably been inspired in that too. But we heard and seen more of a Donald Trump type person. We seen how he was in pictures with Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson, and a lot of black activists, leaders in our communities. So of course we wanted to aspire to be like him. When I say be like him, we're not talking about necessarily going into real estate. It was all about dreaming, having the suit, the tie, you know, the long trench coat and all that type of thing. It's just a lot of people wanted to be that because it looked like success. Okay, anyway, that's what he was known as, being the money man. Now, somebody said, this guy said, as far as Biden, I haven't seen Biden really care about businesses like that. And my concern is having a business so that I can build generational wealth so my kids can see and have something to take upon when I'm not here. Facts. Justin Brown, another voter in the focus group, said that people admire the persona and want to be him. And not everybody admire his persona. Not everybody. There are some people that do, but not everybody admires his persona. In fact, they say that that's pretty much one of the main things that get Donald Trump in trouble a lot, is a lot of ways that he portrays himself. But nobody's perfect. No matter what you do or who you are, people are going to find something wrong with you anyway. So I would have loved to have seen more detail when they say, like, for example, if that was me there with them, which would have been cool, I'd be like, when you say they admire Donald Trump's persona, what do you mean? Give me an example. Oh, you know, I mean, they could have just fired off what it was. I would have liked to have known that. This says they want to enjoy the perks that he has. He seems to always be able to circumvent the rules. Now, what they probably mean by that is a lot of things you guys all know about. Donald Trump seems to know a lot, which I'm pretty sure he does. He had a lot of people that was around him that I'm pretty sure showed him the tricks and trades of how to jump through certain loopholes when it comes to taxes and things like that. Or, for example, I don't know if y'all know this, Donald Trump, I think the golf course, I don't know if there are some relatives or somebody or an ex-wife or something like that that passed away, and because he used that and classified as a cemetery, don't have to pay no taxes, something like that on there. Something like that. Maybe that's an urban legend, but that's what I was told before I did this video. Okay? Anyway, pretty much when it all comes down to it, y'all, a lot of people are kind of putting, how can you say it? They are putting two and two together. For example, when the guy said, we had money with Donald Trump. With Biden, we don't have money. Excuse me. All right, so let's see. Get the rest of this. Lee wrapped up the segment by telling MSNBC Katie Tur that there were 3 buckets of voters among black men in South Carolina. Those who are planning on voting on Joe Biden again, even though they're not excited. Those who are considering voting for Donald Trump, and those who will sit out altogether and take some sort of off-ramp of the process. And this is when people get upset and say, you not voting can actually be the issue, blah, 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 blah. But you like, I'm sitting here fair enough to think that when people get to a point where they say, you know what, neither one of these choices are good, something's up with that. So if I was somebody that was around number 45, I would tell him, for a lot of people that are among the black community that see you and Joe Biden going at it again, for them to say you guys are, neither one of y'all are somebody they want to vote for, shouldn't you want to know what it is? Well, not really. It's just a small group of people that's like that. Whoever. No, I'm just saying. That's what I would do. I would want to know why they're not picking either one. Even Joe Biden. Why? Y'all not picking no one? It's a reason behind all that. So let me see. I think that's everything on here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if I'm okay. A lot of my friends are obviously my age, so we're a little younger. We've only voted once, for a president, and Trump is kind of all we know, given said. They're like, well, we're broke with Biden. We weren't with Trump, and that's kind of the only thing that I'm hearing over and over again. With Trump, we had money. Well, okay, I hear you guys, but personally, morally, I couldn't see myself. See, again, even with him saying that, like I said, I don't know what this whole interview was like. If it's on here, I might find it. We'll be able to go through it and dissect it that way, and I'll analyze it that way. But with something like this, I would just ask my brothers, like, when you say morally you couldn't see yourself voting for Trump, what exactly do you mean? These are the type of conversations that I love having with people, because I do want to hear not what everybody else said. Well, because he a racist and no, we don't want to hear all that bull crap you've been pretty much indoctrinated to say. I want to know from you as a personal individual, your mind, your brain. When you say that morally you couldn't see yourself doing it, tell me why. And I would love to hear the reasons, wouldn't y'all? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if I find this whole interview, I would like to see if there's more details on that. And when I do, if I do, I will definitely present that to you guys. But overall, the fact that a lot of black voters are turning over to Trump, it says something. I think he went historical, if I'm not mistaken, that he has 20% for the first time of a Republican having 20% of black folks voting for him. We might get into that a little bit too the more I get information on that. Anyway, let me know what y'all think of this, folks. Leave it in the comment section after this video. And with that being said, you know how I do, and I really mean this from the bottom of my heart, whether you are left, right, liberal, conservative, whatever. I hope and pray that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus. What's going on, everybody? So, hey, check this out. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to view these videos. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also right here is where you can catch the next video, the latest video that I've done. But like right up here, this is stuff that I've done kind of in the past. So in this area, you might find a video that I've done in the past. It can be funny, it can be something serious, it does not matter. But this is something that you can also do to check out more material that I do in my channel, because I do a lot in this channel, all right? So again, appreciate everything from you guys. Keep on watching it, keep on supporting it, and God bless you all.